When circumstances are hard to deal, we need to create conditions to heal. If you are overwhelmed, I want you to know you are not alone. Whether it is experiencing trouble with money, problems with relationships, job losses, or just fear of what's to come because of the current situation, it's natural to feel overwhelmed. But we need to take steps to take care of that. In this video, I want to talk about managing anxieties during these difficult times. Hey friends, if you're new here, my name is Yunus. I am a happiness specialist and a career catalyst. On this channel, we talk about tools and strategies for self development, self discovery, unlocking true potentials to help you live meaningful and happier lives. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing so that we can happily enrich you. Anxiety is a normal feeling that everyone has now and then. But for some, this worry can get too much and get in the way of daily life. Anxiety disorders are most common mental illness in India, affecting 40 million adults from age 18 and above. There's also enough research about the consequences of this. One of the British journal linked anxiety disorders to heart diseases, stroke, and diabetes, and many such physical ailments. Another American journal spoke of how anxiety disorders can decrease productivity and increase absenteeism. That's one of the reasons why, to feel better, we must know how to recognize and control our anxiety. Of course, as always, there are many ways in which we can, and I try my level best to provide a list which can be workable, if not an exhaustive, a workable list. So here we go. First off, recognize the physical symptoms of anxiety. These may include sleeplessness, exhaustion, rapid heart rate. My friend recently spoke about running a marathon with a heart rate above 200, which he himself was very scared of. People experience headache on a regular basis, dizziness, muscle tension, and I know of people who have digestive issues because of anxiety. These sensations in silo might be normal, but it can be overwhelming when you're experiencing anxiety, which it should not. That's why identify your triggers. What are the things that are making you feel anxious? Knowing your triggers can help you prevent and manage them effectively. Take time each day to practice deep breathing and any kind of relaxation exercise. Deep breathing, of course, helps in reducing stress rapidly by releasing tension from your body and also calming your mind. I remember a research that I read which spoke of how just 30 seconds of deep breathing can help us get rid of cortisol, which is a stress hormone, from our body. It can also be beneficial to talk to a therapist or a coach to ensure that you're managing your mental health in a healthy and productive way. Therapists can provide you with techniques that can decrease your anxiety levels. When you're going through difficult times, it's always helpful to have someone like a coach to talk in order to work through the issues and provide perspective. If you're liking the steps so far, please show some love for our work by just pressing that like button. It'll motivate us to continue making such videos. Moving on, when possible, try to maintain self-talk. Negative thoughts can lead to feelings of helplessness and stress and aggravate the situation. When micro-focusing on many small perceived failures in our lives, we're missing the bigger picture because it can be difficult to see even the smallest of things that are going good in your life. Remember, there are always small successes that can be achieved. Celebrate those successes no matter how small they might seem. It's a good idea to practice mindfulness. This is all about being in the present moment by paying attention to your body, to your mind, without any kind of judgment. One of the reasons why mindfulness is so effective is because it is one of those simple ways where you show that you care for yourself, especially during difficult times, because it allows you to acknowledge what is happening without becoming overwhelmed with it. Remember, without judgments. Finally, make sure that you take proper care of yourself, including eating healthy, getting that all important adequate sleep, getting regular exercise, avoiding excessive amount of caffeine or alcohol, because these don't do any good to us. In fact, all that I spoke of are basically essential elements that can help reduce anxiety levels and also improve our emotional well being. Just as a reminder, anxiety can sometimes be difficult to manage on our own. But knowing the signs and symptoms and taking practical steps to manage them can give you that necessary control over your anxiety and help you lead a more peaceful life. That's why take good care of yourself in these difficult times. While I spoke of mindfulness just as a pointer which helps you in terms of recovering and taking control of your anxiety, here is a video which has a detailed description of what mindfulness is, what does the research say, what is formal and informal mindfulness, and how we can practice so that it can ultimately benefit us both with respect to our mental as well as our physical health. So I will see you there. Bye bye.